going to go ahead and apply my concealer, my under eye concealer. This is the Fakeup by Benefit concealer in the color Deep. So I'm just going to take this, and what I do, oh look at my cat in the background. So what I'm going to do is just kind of tilt my head forward to see where the dark circles form, and then go ahead and trace it like that. Doing the same on the other side. When you apply the under eye concealer, make sure to dab it in with your finger to get the best coverage. I know we might get lazy, or well, I've done it, and I just go ahead and like go like this with it, or like rub it in. But I've learned, or I've experienced that blotting it in like this gets a much better coverage for the under eyes. Another thing I like to do with my concealer is apply it on my upper lip because it tends to look a little darker around that area. So I've learned that putting concealer on the upper lip area kind of helps not make it look darker than the rest of my face. So just like setting it and then putting it in the sides of my nose because it gets red there. So that's the only places I put my concealer. You could put it anywhere else that you have a blemish. And then after that, I like to take my MAC Mineral MAC SkinFinish Natural. A lot of people use this as a bronzer. I like to use it. This is in the color Medium Deep, and I just like to use it as a powder, a setting powder. I've been using it for years, and it's my favorite. I don't want to change. So just doing my T-zone, because it's summertime, you don't want to apply too much powder, and kind of setting in the under eye concealer. And I like to do it on top of my eyes too, because sometimes it'll look a little dark there too. Sometimes I put concealer on the top of my eyelids if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, just so that I can look more awake, I guess, or more fresh. Okay, so now that all my foundation is set in, I'm going to go ahead and start working on the rest of my face. So let's see, let's start with my blush. I love blush all year long, but I just really like to use blush because I just feel like it looks, I don't know how to explain it, it's just like, I don't know, it just looks really nice. I think kind of slight smile, and then just going in a diagonal. Based upon your facial structure, the way you apply blush will be different, so I recommend you try to find out how to apply blush correctly. Trust me, it makes a world of a difference. Like for example, I could be doing this straight across and it wouldn't look as good as how I'm doing it now. So as you can see, this is how I'm brushing it. I'm kind of just taking the tip of the brush and then brushing it along because I'm trying to do it very faintly so that it'll look more natural. And every once in a while I will go downwards also. It's kind of a new trick that I learned. So I go downwards like this. And as you see, I'm just like brushing it very lightly. So this is actually a very old blush that I have. It's like a hand-me-down from my mom, but it's from Clinique, and it's in the color Smoldering Plum. I'll show you what the inside looks like. So it's like this color right here. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, but by far it's my favorite blush. I use it, my daily blush. It's a very natural look to it. Kind of just looked a little flushed. So yeah. Next, let's sometimes I like to apply some, hi Saya. So sometimes I like to apply some chapstick just to, I don't know, put some moisture on my lips before I put any appliances on. This is Mox Botanical Lip Butter in Pomegranate and Fig. Smells great. It doesn't last that long. That's why I like to use it when I'm, you know, about to apply my lip products, just because I feel like I have protection on my lips a little bit, but it's definitely not like your everyday lip chapstick type thing, just because it doesn't last so long. So I guess we'll start with the eyes now. So I guess I'm just gonna do like a basic eye look, my everyday eye look, but I'm gonna add a pop of color on the bottom. So I'll be putting the Rimmel's Scandal Eyes in the color Tempting Turquoise. And I'm going to be putting this on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to be putting this on my top lash line. And I'm going to be showing you how I apply my eyeliner in my daily look. I like this look because it kind of covers a lot of my eyelid, so it makes my eyes, I think it flatters my eyes, because you know I have like Asian eyes, like that almond shape, so I think it like just flatters the shape of my eye really well. So what I do is I start from the corner, and then I drag it up in a diagonal. I have a line right here, so a lot of times I'll just match it with that line that I already have right here, and I'll start it off as the diagonal that I'm going into. So since this is like a felt tip pen, it's very easy to just kind of drag it along, which is what I'll do, especially when I'm in a rush or just like going to the store real quick. So, but most of the times, like I'll basically just create this kind of thick line that covers the majority of my eyelid. And then from there, I will drag it across. And that's pretty much how thick my eyeliner will be. And it's a very simple and easy way to do it because it doesn't have to be perfect because you're covering so much of your eyelid. So I basically do that, and I just color it in as if it's a coloring book. The trick is to make sure that you fill this lower line right here to make sure there's no visible spots. And you can always go back in with like an eyeliner pencil, because it will definitely cover any, like, you know, spots that you miss. And the other trick is to make sure you're getting that diagonal, like, to look really good. Starting with this eye, just going diagonally up, and then as you can see I kind of have a line here too, so I just kind of try to meet that line and then drag it in. Cat's like, what are you doing? Okay, so there I got that eye, but I'm going to go ahead and use an eyeliner pencil. This is from Extreme Black. I just recently got it it's by Joe Maselli. So it's really cool. It's a glide eyeliner. So it's an eye pencil, but it's meant to work as a liquid eyeliner. This is a very good eyeliner, just to let you know. So very pigmented, as you can tell. Hi, Saya. And you can also, if you want to like smooth it out a little bit more, you can just take one of these. I'll just use my smudge brush. And then just kind of smudge it a little bit. So let's work on the eyebrows, shall we? So here I'm going to be using just this brush to brush the hairs upward. Then brushing it out. So I'm only going at the ends because I'm trying to extend them. I like the look of longer eyelashes, so. And then maybe if you want to fill in some spots over here. Last but not least, but I want a very faint pink, so since I've got the under eyes going on, so I'm going to apply this as a top coat just to lighten the color a little bit. So let's see how this turns out. This is the Revlon. Okay. And applying this on top. And this will work to make it a little bit glossier too. So it's like an everyday look, but with a pop of color, perfect summertime colors. And so that's the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys subscribe, like, and come back to see me again.